O-Block rappers will never be complete without King Von. King Von was born and bred on O-Block, and to him, O-Block was family. It was a for-life relationship. So when he passed, every member of O-Block swore to get revenge, but to this day, not only have the people involved remained untouched, they still haven't figured out the real reason why King Von was taken out the night of the hit. On the tragic night of November 6, 2020, O-Block rapper King Von found himself on the wrong side of and unfortunately, he passed from the injuries he sustained. The unfortunate passing of King Von caused a great rift in the rap industry between the O-Block/OTF crew and the 4K Trey crew. Members of O-Block and the OTF crew believed that King Von was attacked by one of Guanorando's guys, a rapper in the 4K Trey crew. On the night of King Von's passing, he went out partying at the Monaco Hookah Lounge when a fight broke out between his group and Guanorando's crew. In no time, punches were thrown and bullets were fired. Unfortunately, King Von was caught in the middle of it all. Although he was rushed to the hospital, they couldn't save him. Guanorando, whose crew member alleged to have fired the shot, is one of NBA Youngboy's affiliates. And for this reason, NBA Youngboy and his 4K Trey members were the prime suspects for King Von's passing. Guanorando Account of the fateful night. Since the unfortunate incident of King Von's passing, life has been difficult for rapper Guanorando because he played a major role in Von's passing. As a result, Quando had his life threatened as he has been fired at several times. He has also been banned from performing in various cities, including Chicago, and many producers and artists no longer want to work with him because of their affiliation to Lil Durk and King Von. Guanorando had his own account of how things played out on the night King Von passed away. According to Quando, he and his crew members had gone to the club that night, but he refused to go in because he wanted to nap. His very close friend, Timothy Leaks, aka Lil Tim, decided to stay with him in the car while he slept. Lil Tim did not like the idea of him sleeping in a car, nor did he like the fact that he was going to be alone in a place where he knew that they weren't safe. According to Guanorando, at this point, Lil Tim opted to stay with him in the car. Guanorando described how things played out on the night of the incident while he had an interview with Angela Yee. And from the looks of it, he wasn't out to cause trouble.
My brother said, Lil Tim told me, "Lil bruh, I'm not about to let you sit in no car and go to sleep."
Quando explains,
"I'm about to sit in here and roll up."
However, they had no idea how the night was going to play out for them. At the time the fight broke out, Guanorando claimed that an individual slapped him for no reason.
"I'm thinking they was some regular individuals,"
he said.
"So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, hit me."
However, Lil Tim was with him through it, and he protected Quando throughout the fight. Sadly, he was charged with firing the pistol that got King Von wounded. According to witnesses present at the scene, King Von and his goons had started the fight, and they had, in fact, threatened Guanorando's guys, which caused the fight to escalate. Almost 2 years after the tragic incident, no one knows the real reason why King Von attacked Guanorando and his guys, knowing fully well that Quando was an affiliate of NBA Youngboy, the same NBA Youngboy King Von claimed to have been on good terms with barely 24 hours before the tragedy occurred. The real reason King Von was taken out. On November 5th, 2020, a day before the tragic passing of King Von had an interview with the DJ Academics where he revealed the true state of his relationship with NBA Youngboy. According to King Von, he didn't have any personal issues with NBA Youngboy. Whatever was happening between them was all speculation from the internet.
Somebody got some more.
You know what people told me? People told me you and Youngboy was beefing or something like that. You said something about yo, what happened, Von? What's going on with you, man?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests, and there, you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
No, it's the internet, gang. It's the, you know, they'll try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying?
According to King Von, the only problems he may have had with NBA Youngboy involved women, but it wasn't ever anything threatening. King Von previously spoke down on NBA Youngboy's song, Play With Us. In the video, King Von was heard saying NBA Youngboy caps in his raps. Despite what King Von revealed in the interview, many fans didn't believe him as he had previously dissed NBA Youngboy, and the situation behind his tragic passing didn't help matters either. The relationship between NBA Youngboy and King Von before Von's tragic passing wasn't exactly clear, and the two were believed to have been involved in a feud before the incident. NBA Youngboy has never spoken about his situation with King Von publicly. However, since the passing of King Von, NBA Youngboy has released several diss tracks that prove that he and King Von were not friends, and the rumors of his 4K Trey crew being involved in Von's passing are, in fact, true. On January 14th, 2022, NBA Youngboy got the internet talking after he released the song Bring the Hook. In the song, NBA Youngboy dissed the late O-Block rapper King Von and his entire O-Block pack. Youngboy said in the song,
"This that squid game, O-Block packet rolled up, murdered what they told us, said let a boy get fooled up."
The lyrics caught the attention of Lil Durk, who responded to Youngboy via social media. He posted, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it, you still a." Durkio captioned his Instagram photo, where he was seen flexing stacks of cash and chains and posing next to a canvas of King Von from his Welcome to O-Block album photo shoot. O-Block and OTF crew. Reaction to King Von's passing. King Von's passing was a massive blow to his family and friends, mostly O-Block and OTF members. Many of them shared their grief over his loss on social media, including OTF leader Lil Durk. Lil Durk found out about King Von's passing while on an Instagram live video. Fans began making comments about the fight at the club and about how King Von passed away. Durk immediately left the Instagram live video, and the next time he was heard from, he posted a tribute to King Von on his Instagram page. While posting a picture of King Von on his Instagram page, Lil Durk wrote in the post captions, "My twin gone, I love you, baby bro, D-Roy." After King Von passed away, the people of O-Block showed their love for him by creating a mural of the rapper on the walls of O-Block. King Von gang affiliation. Rapper King Von was known for many things when he was alive. However, he was most popular for his gang life and the gang stories he always shared through his music. King Von became a member of O-Block's Black Disciples from his early teenage years. Von was widely known and respected in O-Block, and when he spent time in jail, people referred to him as the grandson of David Barksdale, the founder of the Black Disciples. "When I was in jail, I reminded people of King David," King Von once said. He explained that in jail, people said he reminded them of the gang leader and how he handled himself in the streets, and also mentioned that people told him they shared a similar demeanor as well. Von had a lengthy criminal history and had many run-ins with the law starting at an early age. He went to jail for the first time at only 16 and was arrested 2 years later for unlawful possession of a firearm. He also is alleged to have put in a lot of work for the gang, and seen in his music, he allegedly took the lives of 7 people. One of Von's most popular cases was the passing of Jakira K.I. Barnes on April 11th, 2014. 17-year-old Jakira K.I. Barnes, who was an alleged member of the Gangster Disciples, was taken out by an unknown man wearing a gray hoodie and blue jeans. Almost 7 years after Jakira was taken out, and barely a year after King Von himself was taken out, he was named as the hitman in Jakira's passing. At the time of the incident, King Von was one of the prime suspects, and he was questioned over it, but he was never charged. This is because there wasn't enough evidence to charge him with the passing at the time. Jakira was described as a good student at school, but she soon gave her life to the streets after she became a member of the Gangster Disciples gang. She was allegedly responsible for multiple hits around Chicago gangs and was in over 20 different attacks, though her mother later said that when she asked Jakira about the rumors she was hearing about her daughter, she denied them. Legal troubles. Although King Von started getting into legal troubles when he was 16, it wasn't until he was 17 that he got locked up for 3 years. King Von was locked up for the passing of Malcolm Stuckey. King Von and his friend Michael Wade had attended a party where they spotted members of their rival gang. The host, however, warned them not to start any gang fights at the party. Although King Von promised he wouldn't, he never kept that promise. King Von and his friend left the party only to return hours later to open fire on their ops. Sadly, a young man, Malcolm Stuckey, who had just arrived at the party, was struck by a stray bullet. Stuckey lost his life, and Von and Wade were charged with his passing, alongside hurting 3 other people in the attack. They were arrested 2 months later, and King Von spent 3 years of his life behind bars. In June 2017, he was eventually released after the case didn't go to trial. Aside from spending 3 years behind bars, King Von also found himself entangled in legal troubles when he became a rapper. In May 2019, King Von Von and his best friend Lil Durk were arrested in connection to a robbery and gunfire incident in Midtown Atlanta. The prosecutors claimed that the two rappers were involved in a botched robbery outside an Atlanta restaurant. Reports state that $30,000 was stolen, and the victim received a bullet wound but survived. Prosecutors say Durk and Von knew Witherspoon personally and planned to rob him because they knew he had $30,000, an expensive diamond chain, and a nice car. They also argued that the case was gang-related due to Lil Durk's Chicago gang affiliations. The two rappers were ultimately released on a bond of $300,000 and $250,000. Before King Von passed away, the case wasn't sent to trial. He was, however, ordered to stay away from Lil Durk as part of the bond conditions. The two rappers were not even allowed to contact one another. With King Von's unfortunate passing, it is unclear how this case will be resolved.